You know what's amazing? There's so many people on TV, and it's just everyone's good looking. Even the ugly people are good looking. Oh, and I guess this hand is fine. Whatever. Who cares? All right. I mean, isn't it nuts? Like, where are all these like? Isn't that insane? Like the ugly people on TV probably look 100,000 times better than like your average human being. I find that kind of nuts. Also, this hand, I have my splash colors. I have Frontier Siege, which really combos well with um, nothing. Um, I figure, what's the purpose of waiting till end of turn to? Ooh, I have my little dash creature. Might as well get some free and easy damage, if you know what I'm saying. Um, Actually, now that I think about it, I forgot what I was saying. What I was saying though was what I was thinking about was, damn, the standard suck. Oh no, he's got a familiar. No. Also, is it May 3rd yet? I'm not 100% on that. Um, so I'm gonna cast that face down, and then I'm going to, if all goes according to plan, he plays another one drop, and then I 2 for 1. Oh god, Esper or whatever's. No, I was gonna kill him with that. Wait, how is he at 20? When did I? Oh yeah, I dashed in that creature. That makes sense. Okay, so I could play the Frontier Siege, or I could, dash in a dude and other sort of junk. Um, I think I'm just gonna dash in this guy, get him down to 18, so that we'll be at parity next turn, give or take. Few cards here and there. Alright, that's fine. I actually have zero issues with that whatsoever. He has to fear my swine, so that's perfectly acceptable. Do you know that out of everyone on the planet, I think Magic players have to be the least attractive human beings, if that's humanly possible. I was just watching Star City top 8 or something, and the Magic players just represent themselves in a very poor fashion. We need more better looking Magic players, to be honest. Alright, so I have my best creature in play. It's my boar. And it's exciting because it's a 4 power creature that trades off with his little familiar. Oh, goody. Alright, so he's got 2 4/4 flyers, and my deck has a very rough time dealing with flyers. Okay, this is a tough decision, right? Do you play something, and then do you play out the 4/4 flyer to deal with his flyers? Because the whole what I like to normally do is attack first, and that's been taken out of the equation. So I'm just gonna play out as much crap as I possibly can on this turn, so that next turn, I have a little bit more of a board presence, and I could also attack with my 3/3, as opposed to it just sitting there being a 3/3 defender for 2. Which, by the way, was, if you haven't noticed, this set is eerily similar to Gatecrash. In Gatecrash, there was a defender in black that was a 3/3 for 2 mana, except you had to pay a blue and a colorless to attack with it. Which is 100,000 times better, by the way, than trying to whatever it's called. 100,000 times better than trying to get to 8 power on the board. I also thought I'd never say this in my entire life. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is actually a good TV show. It's weird to say, but oh, that's okay. That's a thing. Lots of stuff's going on now. Ooh. He's got a morph. Now, I don't know. The problem with not knowing a format that has cards that go face down is I don't know which ones do that. So, also my mana's really weird because I can only do one of two things. I'm not really sure what I could do, to be honest. Like, do I want to kill his dude? I really wish I could attack with my 3/3, but that would, mean that I have quality cards. So I'm gonna dash in this guy, fight something, like Mortal Kombat style. I want to finish him. So I'm gonna fight that there, give it so that it has ferocious. Does that work? Yeah, I think that works. Then that's 4, 5, 6. Alright. So now that I was able to make 2 manas, I can attack, and then next turn play out my 4/4 flyer. You like that skill right there? That's like fucking like Eye of the Tiger skill. It's the Eye of the Tiger, it's the I could have just played out that creature, by the way. I don't know why I didn't. I just like dashing in things. Why not just use a busted mechanic as much as you possibly can? Okay, so his face down was, pretty Pegasus up there. Which against me would have been bad. Oh no, his good removal, and I have no way now of getting to 8 power, so I have a 3/3 defender, it's useless. Ooh, double strike. Alright, this could change the race slightly. But it makes me really slow for a turn. I can just cast my creature and then double strike. I wish it was +1/+0 in double strike. Also, that would have made things much more simplistic. I could also attack him with my 0/2 because it would get double strike, and then I'd put him on an infinity squared clock. So those are my options. But I will be attacking for 4, and he'll be attacking for 4 each turn, which I think is good. I really wish I had a spider. Any spider that, blocked things. Oh, God. What I would do for something with the word reach. Reach around. Okay, he's got a morph. I got a mountain. That's GGSS. Because I'm gonna dash, and then even if I do attack, it's pretty suckish. Like, I can't, this is not a race I'm looking to, this just doesn't look like a race I'm gonna win. I don't know what his white is there for. Maybe it has, like, Ojitai or something. That's annoying. So he's playing just, like, mono, everything flies. And like I said, when you don't know format, or what has always worked since the beginning of Magic, is large creatures, things with flying, and removal. Since Alpha, that has been the way, and I've played for a very, very long time. Since, like, the beginning of Magic, that is how you win. I got those archer guys, but those archer guys are just atrocious. I do have the command, which um, gives my dudes reach. It doesn't untap them though, so it's like um, I would need to be losing in order for that to come into play. But let's give it a shot. This guy looks like he has a reasonably good deck. This is a nice hand though. I like this hand. This could be a professional hand model. That's how good this hand is. Look at that. 2-drop into land, into passing my turn, into eventually doing something by turn 5. That sounds insane in this format. And I have my command, so, I mean, he's screwed once he gets his flyers out and I can't attack anymore. So I'm just, because I already have the cards in my hand that I want for the next couple of turns. I have a creature that has removal, I have a double strike enchantment, I have a command. I want to get a swamp here. Also, I want to limit the amount of lands that I can draw later in the game when it could become more viable. That you know, like where drawing a spell rather than drawing a land could be pretty important. All right, I don't care. I want you to want me. Then again, I really probably should have just made my dude a 2/2, but I just don't like drawing lands. I'm just gonna swing in here. I seriously doubt he blocks. I think there's like a 1% chance he blocks, considering that, you know, attacking or not, that would put, you know, I would be dealing 1, he can swing back for 2 and untap his guy, so. Now next turn I can play out my double strike enchantment, so I could deal 2 damage per turn. Oh dear god. Ah! Or I can kill off his looter in a riot. Now looter, it's gotta be one of the better limited looters made in a long time. That's a lot of words with the letter L in them. Ooh, that's a good one. Alright, so how do I do this properly? Shit if I know. I don't know how to do shit properly. Yeah, I just attack here. It's a good idea, because I doubt he'll block. So it's a free attack, regardless. I'll play that face down, leaving up command. So just in case he does attack. Ah, my arm fell asleep. Damn it. Ow. Damn, sorry about that. Ah, my arm fell asleep. Yeah. Alright, so he got to look at another card, and he's got... I know he has Flatten and Dousing Gloom. He has 4 mana. So... he attacks, I'll let it go. That's acceptable. I'll allow it. So, whatever. Okay, Dousing Gloom. Now, I could... he gains life. I'm gonna give my dudes +1/+1, obviously. That would be a good step 1. And then there's so much wording on this card. It's not like Cryptic Command is so simple. Cryptic Command is like counter spell, draw a card. This is like, you know, 18 different things that I just don't care about. I'm I think I chose like the incorrect one. I probably should have chose the deal the 3 damage instead of he can't gain life. Either way, I mean, he gains net gain 0 life and doesn't kill my dude, but I could have dealt a point of damage. I don't think that'll come back and bite me in the ass. If it does, I'll be, if he sat 1 and I could have killed him, then, we'll be, but whatevs. So I'm gonna flip my dude, swing in. Okay, now see, double strike plus 5/1 hexproof is pretty good. The problem is playing out both those cards. But either way, I'm going to kill this guy. Obviously, he will loot, because that's what looters do. They loot, like in Baltimore, because apparently every time someone gets shot, you go and rob your local drugstore. Got a new chair, by the way. It's fantastic. It has lumbar support. Now, since I have no idea what he has in his hand or in his deck, I really couldn't give a crap about what he's actually looting. The only time you ever care is if they get rid of an insane spell or, basic land. Also, this decision is taking about 6.5 hours. So, yeah, I'll just pause it and then unpause it when he figures out how, to do life. What would be bad here? I can't even think. What did he get rid of? He got rid of land, I think? Shit if I know. I know I'm getting him for 7, though. Which is pretty sweet. Next turn is, like, super lethal. I go double... Well, I can actually extort my guy or play the double strike enchantment. Either one seems pretty sweet. Problem with extort as a mechanic is that it's not a part of the casting cost. If it was part of the casting cost, then they wouldn't be able to kill your dude. Oh, it's mob rule. It's mob rule, bitches. Number 1 in the hood, G. Yeah, so I'm just gonna make all my dudes double strike. That's just how I roll, to be honest. And then, even if he attacks, even if he blocks here, what can he do? He can block my 1/1. Although I doubt that would be the play that he makes. He's blocking there, that's fine. Put him down to... okay, so the card that he manifested was Whisk Away. That's why Manifest is just such a bad... Manifest would have been great in a set like Theros, block like Theros, where you scry every 10 seconds. It's miserable in a set like this, where, you have like 3 removal spells and you'll get rid of that one that you need or that one off-color on basic land. I could just use Mob Rule, swing for lethal. I can extort. Oh, as I was saying, if extort was part of the casting cost, people wouldn't be able to kill your creature in response. And then you wouldn't lose out on the... And then you also wouldn't be able to extort your own creature, which means you'd need a creature. It would just be a better mechanic. Now, he can kill my dude in response. I would probably get rid of the 1/1. Or I can get rid of the 3/3 if I'm worried about removal. But I'm not really worried about removal, because I have Mob Rule. Plus, all attacking creatures get double strike. Oh, the Rubbins! The Rubbins! Now, okay, this is a little confusing. Extort, when it comes into play, I can extort. So, does it still work if they kill it when it enters the battlefield? I've never had them kill the extort creature. I've had it where they've killed the creature I want to sacrifice. Well, that's a learning opportunity for everyone, I guess. Clearly, extort does not work in that fashion. Either way, though, he's forced to block here. He's dead. Okay, fantastic. I want to see a new Avengers movie. I think it's relatively sad that I haven't seen it. It's already been out for one whole weekend. It's not even on the internets. Taste the rainbow. Alright. Whatever. I mean, if he's just gonna sit there and put chump walkers out all day. Or did he extort it? I'm so confused. Did he just kill my... Oh, he flattened it. Oh yeah, we'll try and flatten a 5/1 hexproof double strike creature, bitch. Oh yeah, and a grave digger type card. Because that's just how I roll. That is seriously how I roll. Like, I'm not even screwing with you when I say that. Those may be the most important words I've ever said. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. Whoa, look at that. Now if I just mob rule here, gain control of all creatures with power less than 3. And then I just swing for like ultra mega lethal. Oh, it was a pretty Pegasus again. Alright, sweet. Please, don't. No. I wanted to see how much damage that was. Damn. I really wanted to see it. That was what? 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18. Okay, that was 20 damage. That would have been fantastic. So, I don't know why I keep looking through my cards. It's not like I haven't. Oh, actually, wait, why am I not playing that 2/2 flyer with dash? That's just weird. I mean, I think the boar is a little underwhelming in this match. I may want to replace it with something a little more whelming. Frontier Siege is just not very good. I mean, if I get the combo Frontier Siege and Dashing Dragon, you know, Crouching Frontier Hidden Dragon, this is a pretty sweet opener. I'll give myself credit for that. Yeah, may go Evolving Wilds turn 1. Or do I go tap land turn 1? Oh god, that's a horrible turn of events. Now, if he doesn't go familiar turn 2, I may just play that dude. The morph dude, I may just play him face up so I can get in some early damage. Because so far he hasn't really shown me that his deck has anything larger than a 4/4? Is that it? I don't know. 3/3? I think I've seen a 3/2. I think that was his largest creature so far. Alright, sweet. So I'm just gonna play. I could have played my guy face up, but my hand was just gonna get filled with lands and just would have been uncomfortable. I also have a feeling that I'm gonna be hit with an onslaught of 2/2 flying shins or whatever they are. Alright, so face down creature. I'm not entirely sure what it does. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yep, I knew he had that stupid ass shit. Yeah, so apparently you can't put a counter on itself, which sucks. Whatever, I'll swing in. I mean, he kind of gains out of it because I lose a creature and he'll get another token. I can get the creature back at a time to be named later. But, you know, whatevs. I mean, I do have the combo of Grave Digger creature and Extort creature. And, you know, that's an attacker right there. It's a 1/2 versus a 2/2 flyer. I may just chuck it for the Extort next turn. No, he's gonna manifest. And he's gonna put a card on the top end or bottom of his library. Remember the good old days when cards like that used to not exist and good cards that used to let you look at the top 3 cards of your library and, you know, put them back in any order, or shuffle your library, then draw a card existed. Those were the good old days. Oh man, is this a new Family Guy? This is fantastic. Ah, oh, shit. Fuck. I dropped my remote. How am I gonna find out if it's a new Family Guy without a good remote? That would have just been weird. Oh, that was fantastic. New episode of Family Guy involves Quagfest and his 1000th sexual conquest. So they have like this whole like parade of like women from different countries they screwed, and I should kill them more if I have a feeling that it's the turn the thing face up and it kills my dude card. Also, the stack is weird. But it's like, you know, first you see England or whatever, you see a couple different countries, and you see like the women from Thailand that he's been with, and he's like, Peter's like, oh my god, all these people are really, really young. We should get out of here. That I found that to be fantastic. I don't know about you guys. Granted, since you weren't watching, I mean, it wasn't really the same. Alright, so in this instance, now, okay, I'm gonna manifest here, right? Manifesting makes the most sense. Does it? No. I guess, yeah, swinging in. Hope he doesn't have that dude that flips over and does bad things to me. Sweet. I wonder what he thinks my morph is. Oh wait, he knows what my morph is. I just brought it back to my hand. That's fantastic. That is pro play right there. Alright, I'm gonna play out. This is the guy that regenerates, right? So that's ferocious. So now he can regenerate. That's pretty sweet. But like manifesting, don't you just know that if you manifest, you're going to hit either a land, or you're just not going to hit a creature. I mean, granted, I already have very few creatures in this deck, but I guarantee you I'm not going to hit one. Now, this is a pretty easy. I think I want to get rid of the morph. The morph has a higher chance of being something legitimate. Oh, that would have been useful against me. Kinda. Okay, this could get in for 6, or it could play a 4/4 flyer, or I can get a double striker. I have no card I want to pitch. I think I'm just gonna manifest here and hope I actually hit something legitimate. Maybe? I never do, but... What? Oh, sweet. My best... One of my only 2 removal spells, and that was my best one. I told you that shit always happens. Oh, God, that is frustrating. So I get a 2/2 double striker instead of a removal spell that could wipe out his... I don't know what I would kill. I don't know, I'd probably kill something. Killing stuff seems like the way to go. I'm at 5, by the way. That is not good. I can play the double strike enchantment, attack with both, and then die. Or I can put out a 4/4 flyer and not attack with both with double strike and not die. I like the second idea better than the first idea, honestly. So I'm gonna, let's see. So I have a blocker. I'm gonna block his flyer, I guess. And then hopefully Have I seen Flatten yet? I think I've seen Flatten. No, I may not have seen Flatten. I don't know. Flatten sounds like a really bad Broadway play, like Wicked. If you hear Family Guy in the background, deal with it. It's a new episode. Alright, I want to watch that shit. Alright, so I could either hold that land for Tormenting Voice, or I can make all my dudes get double strike and swing in for a S-ton of damage. But I think I want to look for my other removal spell. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. That plus double strike plus other sort of junk. Mind you, I'm dead on the backswing, but it still seems pretty sweet. Sadly, I am one mountain down to attacking with everything having double strike, which would have forced him to block. No, it wouldn't have forced him to block. I take that back. If he only has one guy, if I attack with everything with double strike, and he just blocks the 4/4 flyer, he takes 6, 8, 10. Oh yeah, that would be lethal. He would still be able to leave up one creature, and he would be able to keep back one creature and his 4/4 artifact dragon, of which he's had all 4 games, by the way. Oh, that's a thing. That's a rare, so it's got to be good. Let me read this for a second. So it's like a Wrath of God, except for it. I mean, if I have removal in my hand, he's kind of dead, isn't he? But I don't. My removal is currently a 2/2 creature with double strike. Now my removal is dead. I am effed pretty hard in the A. I am regretting not attacking with all my dudes. Oh, there was my creature. Alright. I just gotta win out. It's not that hard if you put your mind to it.